November is Alzheimer's Awareness Month, and it's a progressive disease usually found in seniors that destroys memory and other mental functions. And here to answer your questions about Alzheimer's is Dr. Prashanth Rao, an internal medicine physician at Conviva Westover Hills. Welcome, welcome.
Thank you, Fiona.
All right, let's talk about Alzheimer's disease and what causes it.
So Alzheimer's disease is a neurodegenerative disease of the brain, and it causes progressive dementia. The sum total of our research so far shows that it's due to an accumulation of abnormal proteins in the brain that kind of disrupt and gunk up neuron function and cause a cognitive decline.
And so what is the typical course Alzheimer's takes?
So there's two types of Alzheimer's. There's the more common is the late onset or sporadic, and it affects people in their mid-60s. And usually it'll manifest initially with some short-term memory loss. It'll progress to some motor deficits, difficulty writing. There may be difficulty in remembering phone numbers and things like that. And then it progresses to more long-term memory loss, where unfortunately people will actually forget even the names of their loved family members. And then in some cases, there's kind of total mental and physical sort of decline where these people end up bedridden and they often succumb to infections. So
what are some of the warning signs that, you know, because this is going to be the family members or caregivers that notice these things? Because you've touched on a little bit. But...
Sure. So if you notice that a loved one is behaving more erratically, is you're having to repeat things to them very frequently. They get lost in their neighborhood on the way home. They have violent mood swings and things like that. These are all indications that the individual needs to be evaluated.
So, you know, as we know, there's no cure for Alzheimer's, but is there treatment and maybe preventative care?
Yes, so unfortunately there is no definitive cure for Alzheimer's, but we use medications to help optimize whatever memory and learning these patients have. They're called cholinesterase inhibitors, and there's a new class of immunotherapy that the FDA has recently approved that actually targets some of these protein buildup in the brain. And by reversing them, it's been shown to actually decrease the rate of clinical decline. So it's very encouraging.
All right, Dr. Rao, thank you so much for your time. Let's get the information up on the screen. For more on Conviva Care Center, just call 210-796-6044. That's 796-6044, or visit the website meetconviva.com.